So I feel like new NFT scams show up pretty much every single week at this point, which is sad for the art community and the legit NFT projects that are out there. But recently, none other than David Dobrik was fooled by one of these NFT projects where he ended up promoting it and the creators of the project ended up running with the money. And David's fan base ended up being the suckers holding the bag. So this was the video that David posted to promote this project.
So I wanted to get my feet a little more wet with some NFTs, if you know what I mean. So I kind of went to the tippy top of the NFT world and check this out. I got a board bunny, and not only is it a board bunny, but it looks like me. Look at that. We have the same hat. That is so sick. If you're young and naive, just like my brother, and want to get into NFTs, you should check out Board Bunny. They have literally over 150,000 people in their Discord. So it's like a ginormous ass group chat. And if you're interested at all, just start it on their Instagram page. All right, let me know.
I mean, he's being pretty straight up with who he's targeting here. If you're young and naive, I have a great way for you to lose money. So Zach XPT, who calls out sketchy stuff that happens within the crypto world, he made a post about this here. Welcome David Dobrik to the long list of influencers promoting scams. 0.4 ETH, 0.0059 ETH within 90 days, and the team has disappeared with $6 million. I mean, no wonder people are doing this. What, you need to pay like a couple $100,000 for influencers to promote this, and you get to run away with $5 million plus dollars? We live in a wild time.
The naming of these NFT projects are just so bad. The only way I can imagine them being named is like this. So here in my garage, we're gonna put that to test. I have recently acquired this from Walmart. It took a lot more time than what I thought because Walmart was a big construction zone today. So as you guys can see, I've pretty much stuck every single trending buzzword for an NFT project on this dartboard. I'm just gonna like blindfold myself with my beanie. So today we created the Funny Inu NFT project. Now all we need to do for a successful project is we need to go to Fiverr to get some art, and then we have to pay some NFT shills on Twitter. And there we go. I have now profited $5 million. If only it worked like that.
But what I feel like the guys who run these NFT projects are not thinking about is everything is on the blockchain. At the end of the day, they can be traced back to who they are. And I feel like these are the types of people that whoever's enforcing this would want to make an example out of.
Why does it seem like 9 out of 10 NFT projects are scams though?
Because that's pretty much what it is. But Faze Banks came out and replied to this tweet saying, they offered me $500,000 to $750,000 upfront for a story, post, and a follow. I think it's worth noting that I did not make this mistake only because I've taken the time to educate myself. A lot of these influencers take deals brought to them by their manager / treated as a product campaign. And here you have a screenshot between Banks and one of his brand deal managers, I'm assuming. And I feel like a reason that a lot of these YouTubers do these promotions is, number one, they're literally not educated. They don't even know what they're promoting. Number two, they trust their brand deal managers way too much because brand deal managers, they make money based off of commission. So if some project essentially gives them 10 times the normal rate the creator gets, the brand deal manager gets 10 times the payment, meaning he's going to want the YouTuber to do that deal about 10 times more. So that's really just a recipe for disaster, especially if you have a brand deal manager who does not have your best interests in mind as a creator and would rather just make as much money as quickly as possible. So this truly is a Wild West market, which is why you have to be so insanely careful about buying any NFT project that any influencer shills. Personally, I mean, my own rules for NFT stuff like that is I will promote an NFT platform. I will not promote an NFT project. I feel like the difference between that is like, I'm not gonna promote Jake's yard sale because I don't know what the hell is going on over there, but I will happily make a promotion for eBay.
Well, do you really know what's going on eBay?
Well, you have a reputable brand. If someone gets scammed or something like that, eBay will refund you. You don't have that situation if you're just promoting some yard sale. But apparently Faze Banks talked David Dobrik into giving back essentially what he made from this promotion to, I guess, his fans who ended up buying this kind of stuff, as Banks posted this to his Instagram story.
Kind of dumb it down if that didn't make much sense. This rug pull garbage, Fiverr project, Board Bunny, approached David. They approached me as well, as you saw a few slides ago, and offered him somewhere in the ballpark of $100,000 to promote, a one-of-one honorary Board Bunny that they had made for David. David looked at it through the lens of, oh, NFTs are hot, cool, everybody's talking about them. This is art, this is a collectible. I see nothing wrong with shining light to this project and this art and these artists. And that's what he did. Obviously, it left his followers holding a bag. These guys ran off with however much money they made on board bunnies in the secondary and on mint. Obviously, sucking millions of dollars out of the ecosystem. David got paid, and people got, which is just all bad for NFT. So I appreciate David for addressing this so candidly and honestly and openly, talking openly about figures, and just kind of admitting to the fact that he's totally clueless and ignorant to this NFT game. And ultimately, he was paid $100,000 somewhere in that ballpark, and he's ready and willing to distribute that money back into the ecosystem, whether it be to board bunny holders, whatever. We're gonna brainstorm that.
I think he's elaborated from an upcoming podcast he did with David where they talked about this stuff. So what do we know? We know essentially David received about $100,000 in promotion to promote this NFT scam. We know these people ran off with the money instead of putting it back into the project. I'm assuming David got backlash from this, and now Banks as a friend is trying to clean this whole mess up because he realizes, oh, David's not educated here. But for all we know, that could just be a big excuse. So at the end of the day, yeah, this is a big mess. David's been in bigger messes, so I'm sure he'll be fine in the long term. I feel like David giving back $100,000 is a nice gesture, but he was paid $100,000 to promote it, so I'm assuming they extracted more than $100,000 out of David's audience, or else it would have been a failed promotion. So I don't know how much it actually helps in the long run, because they could have easily extracted more than $1 million out of his audience, but I don't know. On the positive side for David, this controversy isn't as bad as the other ones he's been in. On the negative side, his young and naive fans probably lost some money here. I feel like I've said this a lot, but don't buy an NFT project simply because your favorite influencer is promoting it. If you buy any NFT project, you have to follow these two rules or else you're gonna get burned. Number one, buy the art because you actually like the art or the utility it gives you. Number two, you have to pay for it with money that you can literally lose. If you follow those two rules, you'll be completely fine. Because think of NFTs as a digital collectible. They're only valuable if pop culture deems them valuable. It's kind of like if a high school baseball athlete makes his own baseball card, that card is not going to be worth a lot of money. But if he makes it into the big leagues and becomes a Hall of Fame all-star player, that card is suddenly going to be worth a lot of money. The problem then is, like, how do people know this card is even real? That's what NFTs solve. Now you can simply look at it and you can see who made it and you know if it's real or not within 1 second. But again, the odds of that random high schooler becoming an all-star player are very low. Betting money on that is a very risky bet. This is literally the most risky way to make money. Hence why rule number 2 is only buy NFTs with money that you can literally completely lose. Overall, I mean, I hate scams, but I also love new technology, and I see there is a lot of use for the NFT technology in the future. Sadly, it's just riddled with scammers right now. But I guess that's also just the case with any new technology. But do you think David Dobrik is making up for it by giving away what he made off of promoting the NFT? Let me know in the comments down below. Check out this video, drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.